Lessons not being learned after extreme cases. Good morning. It's Thursday, October the 15th.
Also, and in half an hour's time, we'll speak to an independent social worker and a child protection consultant about her experience in the system.
A Conservative MP has been accused of paying more than £100,000 of his allowances into his own company. David Wiltshire has asked the Parliamentary Standards Commissioner to investigate his expenses after the claims by the Daily Telegraph. He said the arrangement had the full approval of the Commons authorities. Let's talk to him. I was going to ask that, will he be forced to pay it back? Because also, of course, David Cameron, the Conservative leader, has said if you're asked to pay it back, you will do. But this £100,000...
difficult it is actually to guarantee that you will produce another racing hero. And there are so many sad stories in there where it just...
Telegraph is about the senior Conservative MP, and quite a few of them did.
Yeah,
Celebrity journalist.
All the bosses in.
All the bosses today.
Thanks very much.
The time is just after 6:15. This is Breakfast from BBC News. Here are our main stories.
I got no idea.
What's that sort of astronaut disco?
It's a sort of...
portable astronaut disco.
It was Carol, actually. She was trying out a new look. Morning, Carol. Yeah, you see things like that.
I know.
It's all in
It's just
perspective, doesn't it?
Madness, isn't it?
Now, the Millennium Seed Bank is one of the largest conservation projects in the world, and today it's reached an important milestone.
The centre, which is in West Sussex, has managed to gather and store 10% of all the world's species of seeds. Our reporter, Gavin Rand.
Later, we'll be joined by the Hollywood stars Jason Bateman and Melanie Akerman, who star in a new film comedy called Couples Retreat.
The world's greatest living adventurer, Sir Ranulph Fiennes, will be talking about his exceptional and rather eccentric family tree.
He's descended from Charlemagne.
Yes.
Amazing. And Alexandra Burke, who bowled us over with her version of Hallelujah, of course, will be telling us what she's been doing since she won last year's X Factor.
All that to come. First, your main news this morning. More than a third of reviews by childcare services after the most serious cases of child abuse in England are inadequate. The watchdog Ofsted swore this morning.
It was a statement. I just can't be bothered to shave.
Yeah.
Now, what would happen?
It's got 3.5 billion of them already.
That many? Billion?
Yeah.
Did they count every last one?
Carol has the weather for us this morning. Very much, Carol.
Eurostar, the cross-channel rail firm, has its latest results out. Simon has them.
Morning.
Yeah, this is the people who run the trains, not the people who own the tunnel.
Thank you very much.
A musical spaceman, a magnetic tea towel, which we have got to work, and we'll show you in a couple of minutes. It's got a little magnet here in the corner.
We are...
It's coming up to 40 minutes past 7. Still to come in the programme today.
No, I don't want a family bar of dairy milk.
Take it away.
Give it
but
to me.
Well, it's tempting, isn't it? So let's just... Oh, OK, then.
I think it's called the impulse buying.
Well, it's dangerous
Yes.
stuff.
I get an impulse when people ask me. In a few minutes here on Breakfast, we'll have the news headlines and Chris will have all the sport.
And later on the programme, we will tell you where the UK's car crime hotspots are, because Tim Muffett is at the Thatcham Vehicle Research Centre near Reading. This is something that we were talking about with your colleague yesterday, and he was disputing... I was suggesting that when a mother falls asleep with her child, you enter a different level of sleep, and you're still very conscious of the fact that you have a baby in your arms. Now, Richard, your colleague, said that...
Particularly the idea of the magnetic towel.
Now, we
Ready?
threw this earlier. Well, I did, and failed every time, so I'm going to...
Mic stand, magnetic. Ta-da! Marvellous. That's how it works.
Who's it that said they felt like Debbie McGee? That's me.
Ta-da! OK. In a few minutes, a summary of the morning. And Bill Turnbull.
Isn't it?
Yes, lovely. Thank you. Charlie Susanna here tomorrow. Speaking to Gary Barlow about children in need.
And C-Stick Steve will be playing live.
And I'll be bringing you the lowdown on this weekend's Strictly Come Dancing. Good luck to Chris Hollins. He's doing the jive.
Yeah, he'd be great at
Pick your
that.
toes up, boy. Eh?
See you. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.
Got it.